One of you guys sent me this. Oliver Darko said, game journalist Jason Schreier talks about political infighting within Xbox and highlights how Microsoft attributes imaginary revenue, so-called member-weighted value, to first-party studios. More Game Pass playtime means better P&L sheet for the studios.
Remember at the beginning of this how I mentioned that Microsoft is this big complicated organization with a lot of different tentacles, a lot of people who have different goals and kind of their own like objectives that sometimes are in conflict with one another. That becomes even more pronounced at this point. You have, even within the Xbox org, you have a lot of political fights, a lot of people who are at odds with one another, who are not on the same page. It is messy. The last couple of years at Xbox have been quite messy.
Well, and this, I mean, we can confirm that because there were reports that came out after Sarah Bond was not promoted, where she was saying, well, apparently, allegedly, Sarah, it was her way or the highway. So her big push was the everything is an Xbox thing. That was what she was in charge of. Clearly, it started with Phil Spencer, but then he hired her to front run that. So, you know, they both kind of were behind it. But that was her baby. And she was the one that did the recent marketing campaign to push that narrative that ended up being so disastrous for them. Where, you know, it was just a picture of a TV and it said, this is an Xbox. And so it turned into a meme, a joke, where people would have a loaf of bread and be like, this is an Xbox, you know. It turned into a joke, which is never what you want.